Good afternoon, this is Zachary from Zachary Sweeps. I'm doing this open fire, and the reason why I'm doing this open fire is it is a different type of open fire. It's a Victorian cast iron insert with it looks like a 1930s fire, wooden fire surround. And the reason why I'm doing this is because there's so many different ways. When you've got a leak in your fireplace, you don't have to go for a wood burning stove or anything like that. There's lots of ways of resealing them. In the old days when I first started, we used to tell people to burn wet wood, damp wood, and to fill up the holes that in the chimney. But this particular one has actually got, I shall show you. I'll put my torch up there. It's really cool. As you can see, let me just get my hand in a better position, and then I'll get to show you. It's got a liner in it. Can you see that? See that liner? It's actually got a stainless steel liner, just like you would do for a wood burning stove. And on the sides, it's got like a gather unit, as you can see them just to the side there. I'm doing this all through the camera, so I'm sort of looking at the camera. It's got a plate at the side, and it's all been cemented and sealed. All been done professionally by me, of course. Something I did quite a few years ago. I used to do a lot of these. The way that if they're leaking into bedrooms and stuff like that, because the mid feathers will go after a while. That's why I always say to people now, you want to be careful with these power sweeping. If you've got old chimneys, you don't really want to be using power sweeping machinery for old chimneys. You want to be using them for like new chimneys and like clay pot lime flues and you know, stainless steel liners. Otherwise what will happen is you can absolutely savage the actual original lining of the chimney, because you've got to remember that these chimneys, they would have been originally a brick flue chimney with sand and cement liners. Some have had mud and clay liners, depending on how old they are. But I just thought I'd share that with you. It's quite interesting. So what you have to do is, if you ever have the problem and you want to sort of keep the fireplace in, you have to take the fireplace out, and then you drop a new liner down, and then you have like a gather unit box behind, seal it, drill and screw it into the side. You seal it all around the edge of it, all around the sides of it, and then literally and then obviously cement certain areas inside there, and then basically and then obviously it's like a wood burning stove liner that goes all the way up to the top of the chimney. Put a cover over the top, and then the job's sorted. Can be, there's other ways of doing it. There's like, you can put these like tubes down, and they put this like concrete, like a vermicular cement down the sides. What they do is stick the tube down, and they inflate the tube, and then they put this stuff down. It's like vermicular, like concrete down the actual wood open fire. And then they let that go off, and then they deflate the tube, and then they pull the tube up, and then you've got like a flue going all the way up, all sealed. But this one, what I did with this one is I dropped a stainless steel liner down, and then took the fireplace out first, which you would never be able to tell now because it's a few years ago now. Take the fireplace out first, drop the liner down, fix it to a gather unit, because inside here there'll be the chimney will go to one side anyway. And you put the gather unit into the actual where it slopes in. You drill and screw it in. You seal it up, and then it's sorted. It's a very quick, easy way. The hardest bit is to get the fireplace out. But with fireplaces, normally the cast iron inserts, they're not screwed in. It's the actual fireplace around that keeps everything all fixed into position, and then you seal the back end there. So I thought I'd just share that with you. It's pretty smart. Got my torch on my phone today, so you can hear the outside as well. So it's pretty cool actually. Let's see if I get my new torch. You've got a bit of flash. And then you can see. You won't see that often. It's quite a rare way of doing it. We used to do a lot of them before there was any of us chimney sweeps doing that. Well, in fact, there's no chimney sweeps that do that, because I was a qualified fitter for over 20 years. So, like, if you can call it a qualified fitter, hardly call a 5-day course. Making you a qualified fitter, apprenticeships makes you more qualified. But anyway, I'm not going to go into all that. I just thought I'd share that with you, and tell you how the process is done. Not many people do that now. They go for the bit expensive way of doing stuff, so, but like everything. But anyway, I'm waffling, so I thought I'd share that experience with you. Hope you have a great weekend. From Zachary Sweeps.